this is the...
Yep. I think that one's called Crimson Red or something. Is that a pooch right there?
It is.
Oh my goodness, I just saw a snoot. Zelda fans?
A little bit.
Okay, so that Nintendo Switch is Zelda related, and if it's okay, let me kind of just
Here's our PS.
once over.
And a couple of DS games are in there.
Oh yeah. You know where that Ruby is? There's it in the GBA.
Ruby?
Or not Ruby, Sapphire. I'm sorry. Typically don't do this stuff at night.
I did put it in here. I was like, what?
I bet there is a light back there if you want to push the button to turn it
Oh,
on.
this is perfectly fine. I got my torch on too, so. And from the pictures, everything looked fine. My guy can be a little bit particular, which I can't blame him.
Yeah.
But this stuff looks to be adult owned, which is good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I was a child, but I've always cared for my stuff.
But you were a child, you were just a sad small adult.
There was another DS, wasn't there?
This one.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Case threw me off.
So this is the...
Yep. I think that one's called Crimson Red or something. Is that a pooch right there?
It is.
Oh my goodness, I just saw a snoot.
Yeah, there's a black one there too. Hey Sally, Sally.
What's he doing, Cal?
My dog's in there probably going nuts thinking I left her.
What kind of dog you got?
It's a collie.
Oh,
Yeah.
such energy.
Oh my god, bounces from the bed to the living room in one swoop.
Yeah. And then these are all of the Wii games.
Oh, awesome. Well, let me grab this Switch so y'all can take a look at it real quick. What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? It's me. Welcome to episode number 3 of Quick Flips, the show where I show you guys just how easy it is to make some quick money. You don't have to put no effort in at all, and you get paid that day. Now, as you've seen with the thumbnail and the title of this video, we're going to touch on subjects such as Phoenix Resell and DK Oldies as, you know, as the idea of a place where you could sell your stuff at. And is it a good idea, or who should you actually be selling your stuff to? Well, guys, the answer is it's in all these Quick Flips episodes. It's Weevil. That's who I sell my stuff to. But I do want to touch on the subjects that I keep seeing, because every time I turn my head, I keep hearing problems when it comes to either DK Oldies or Phoenix Resell. Now, if you click this video because you want to know just where to sell your stuff to, you don't want to watch all this jibber-jabber that old Bean's known for. If you look in my description, you will see a Doc's link for WEEVIL'S buy list. That he'll have all the stuff that he normally buys. He'll give you a price, and anything over $100, he covers shipping, which is excellent. And then you look in the pinned comments on this YouTube video, you will see a link to my Discord server. All you gotta do is join up. It's free. I'm not one of those goobers that charges for a Discord server. And just reach out to Weevil there. Send them some pictures. Tell them what you got. Bam, you're done. You're paid that day. So how did I come across this glorious handheld lot? Well, this is actually a trade that I did. It was a brand new OLED Zelda version Switch. And put the trade out much like I do my ISO post, which you guys know I have really good luck with. And they finally bid. You will go through a string of people who want to trade you like boots and whatnot. That's no lie. That dude legit was all like, I got some boots. I was like, that ain't gonna work, my guy. But when you do get a good hit, you get a hit, and this is one of them. So the lady hit me up and she's like, hey, I got a bunch of handhelds and a few games. Kind of lackluster on the games, with the handhelds made up for all of it. And as you know, a brand new Switch, the Zelda version is $350. I already got the payment from Weevil for $610, and there's still, I'm going to show you the stuff I got left over. When it comes to the handhelds, that's something that he's particular on, because, you know, just like DK, and I'm sure, I don't even know who the hell Phoenix is. I don't watch his show. I like nothing against the guy, just from what I've seen, kind of comes off, you know, kind of rubs me wrong, kind of like a cat tongue on sandpaper kind of thing. But I don't watch much of really anybody. There's a fair select few people I watch. But I have heard things, you know, through the Discord server, through Reddit, and just from what I've seen, there's some stuff to talk about. But much like those guys, everybody's got, you know, descriptions. And what they're allowed to take in. But this is where it separates with Weevil. Weevil will actually just be like, hey, just send me some pictures of what you got. And that's what I did with these handhelds, because he's very particular with handhelds. You know, they got to be in really good shape or into a certain shape for him to be able to take them. And this lady was coming from a far distance, and I didn't want to have to turn her down because they weren't of the condition that something that he would want. So I took all the pictures that I had and I sent him Weevil. I was like, Weevil, can you use this? He's like, absolutely. Picked out a few more things. Bam, $610. Minus the $350, I got some profit. There's also a bunch of stuff left over that I either got on my eBay store or sold elsewhere. But when it comes to what I'm talking about when descriptions, when you have these people that only take in list, and I have sold to DK Oldies one time, and the process was kind of, it wasn't real fluid. You have to email them, and you give them a list, wait for the email back, they give you quotes, shipping label, all this. It is a process. With the Phoenix kid, I have not sold it all to him. I have seen the structured like printout or something from my Discord, much like DK Oldies, but again, it's just a list. So these two companies are very much in line with saying my version of good condition and your version of good condition are very subjective to the person. So here's an example. Let's say this is, we got a Game Boy Advance SP. Weevil did buy this. I just got some smudges. They tried to clean the screens, as I can tell, but they used like a wet washcloth, not like a felt cloth. And as you see, it's got some scratches to the shell. Screen looks great, front looks great, but it does have some minor scratches. Weevil took this in. He only takes things in on good condition. I sent him pictures of the front and back of this. He said, yep, that's what I can take in. Same with all the other DSs and this PSP. I took pictures of them. I want him to see if it's something, because I don't want him to get it and he'll be like, you know what, I don't want this, I can't use this, and then you run into issues. It's not like that with Weevil. It's very cut and dry. But what I'm hearing is people are getting, like, 50% of their quotes that they send in. I'm hearing DK Oldies, deducting fees for, like, weak lasers and whatnot. Like, that's like having a deduction for, like, a weak piss stream. I don't understand. Like, there's stuff. I get it. It is a business, but when you're leaving it all to a list, there is nothing saying that this GBA you send in, you assume it's in good condition. And when they get it, they say, no, that is far worse condition. And by the rules of your agreement, they can deduct, and they don't have to send it back. From my understanding, I could be a little hazy on that beginning. I don't deal with them. I deal with the Weevil Knievel. But anyways, what the hell did I sell to Weevil? What did he get out of all this to equal $610? Let me show you, because I know I'm going to be rambling on with this video. GBA SP, and then we got a copy of Pokemon Sapphire in there, which actually, I told him about this. I was like, I got to clean the back of this, because it's got some crazy sticker damage going on. But, ain't nothing a little goo gun can't handle. So we got the SP. He got a new 3DS XL. And I do have the chargers and stuff for all this. We got a standard 3DS right here, and again, you can see on the screens, this one's actually got screen protection, but they tried to clean it with, like, just like a wet cloth. It's going to leave those smudges. This actually came in this, like, you don't hate me for saying, but pretty cool Hello Kitty, and the reason I say pretty cool is, like, stuff like this, it'll sell separate. I love it. And then he got the original Nintendo DS, first one that came out. So I got those 4 consoles, as well as the PSP, so we got the 3DS, DS, that, and this Silver 301 or 3001 PSP, all with the chargers. The only games that he wanted out of all this was not much. We picked out Mario Party, Fossil Fighters, Super Mario 64, and then we got some Wii games over here. And the way you can see the type stuff he picks out, stuff that he can either bundle or he might be able to flip for a little bit more. And that's it. That's all he got. He did not. What did he leave me with? And I say leave me with like I'm getting burned here. Like I literally just made, close to $300 just like that. Didn't have to do much of any damn thing. We got some DS games. Nothing too wild in this right here. We got, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Really just a bunch of bundler games, and they actually will sell when you bundle them up. Oh, and one other game he got was Harvest Moon, A Tale of Two Towns. So that's his right there. But what did I get left with? I got some, some bundler Switch DS games. Nothing special. Again, the games in this lot wasn't anything, to get crazy about. All bundler games that, you put them in a pile, sell them 20, 30 bucks, they usually go. He sent me a quote for Pokemon Omega Ruby, but, from what I can sell it for, from what he was offering, because his prices change based on demand or how much he's competitive over, I chose to keep this one. I actually got that listed for 25 or 30 bucks, I think. Jack and Daxter for the PS. He didn't get any PSP games, actually. There's nothing too wild. Oh, Lord. Too wild in here. We got 2 Harry Potter games. The Ultimate Ghost and Goblins probably being the best one, but what I thought was actually the coolest thing was the Dark Crystal on the UMD. I was like, that's a fantastic movie right there. Come on now. And then at the end, we got Thrillville. Why do I keep seeing Mighty Beans GBA everywhere I go? No matter what, it could be the most beautiful GBA lot you can imagine. I'm talking, you got all the Pokemons, you got Final Fantasies, you got, and then you got Mighty Beans. I swear to God, no matter what, it doesn't fit in these lots, but it's always there. We got the SD card converter. And of course, this has all the chargers and whatnot for it in the back of it. And last but not least, we got a bunch of filler Wii games. And these will sell, and I have the perfect way to sell them. And people will be like, man, that's crazy. But it actually works. And what I do is, you can't see it behind me, but I got a wall of just, filler games. I'm talking like stacks of Wii games, stacks of PS2, original Xbox, 360, all that. Things that if I can't sell them really for more than 10 bucks, I put them over there. And I will go to Facebook groups, retro collecting groups, and I will, have all of them. If it's a group oriented, like they only take Nintendo, then I'll do my Wii games, and I'll do $5 each, free shipping with 5 or more, and you would be absolutely astonished. If you got a good number of games out there, how many collectors out there are trying to fill their collections will hit you up and spend hundreds of dollars. That, and I'm also left with this nice little GameStop case. I don't know if it's specific for PSP. It looks pretty damn close because it fits it pretty well. Weevil ain't getting that. He ain't getting my Hello Kitty case and these other games. So yeah, this should be easily over $700 worth. Like I said, I already got 610. It cost me $350 in. Not a bad little trade. I got future ideas for more trades coming up. I know it's more of a bandwagon thing, but honestly, it does work. If I do my marketplace in search of ads, which hit, it's nice to have the Switch trade on the side. It'll help things. Especially with footage, during the winter times, I've already had people comment, but like, are you going to do your yard sale videos? I would love to. Problem is, it's winter. Come on now. But again, guys, this video, I'm not here to bash, the DK or the Phoenix guy. But, I just wanted to give you guys an outlet on where to sell, and this is just how I've been selling for a lot of things. Of course, I still sell eBay and then my local, and I may jump back into Macari at some point. I don't know. But with that, guys, that's all I got for this episode. I know it's been like a week or so, and I don't want you to think I'm stopping videos. No, I need to get some hits in and get some lots in. And luckily, this one came through, so hopefully we'll have some more coming up. But as always, guys, I hope y'all are out there making some money and putting some games on them shelves and them collections or whatever have you. Or maybe you just watch these videos because you hate my guts either way. I love you to death. And as always, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.